Can any one person change the sky? What was once an absurd question is now one of necessity. Leaders are needed to spearhead rapid reductions in atmospheric pollution, and that is what this award is all about, the Skychanger Award. Today, we are honored to have among us a real visionary and a champion for the environment. This award was first presented yesterday in San Francisco on the world stage at the Global Climate Action Summit. But I was given special permission to present it today, again, in this more intimate setting of NPS Toastmasters. First, about the award. It's the Skychanger Award from the Greenhouse Gas Management Institute, an organization dedicated to supporting and recognizing leaders that spearhead rapid reductions in atmospheric pollution. This is a very prestigious award, and our recipient this year shares the stage with other sky changers from China, Indonesia, and the Congo. Our recipient this year is receiving this award for her vision and leadership on the Plant a Tree Pose movement. The mission of this movement is to raise money and awareness for preventing deforestation and climate change. And the goal is to plant more than 1 million trees worldwide. Her vision has been to link a number of nonprofits, redirecting their efforts to raise awareness of our vanishing forests. These nonprofits serve as fiscal agents to the movement, thus reducing overhead and ensuring 100% of the proceeds actually go towards planting trees. Her strong leadership has resulted in a worldwide movement that focuses on healing ourselves through healing our environment by pairing this iconic yoga tree pose with planting trees that will grow and filter the air that we breathe. Over the last few months, many of you have participated in this movement. Our award recipient has enlisted 395 tree posers from 10 countries to plant a tree pose. She has raised over $1,500 and planted more than 7,000 trees. And this is just the start. Please help me present this Skychanger Award to our very own Annette Kane.
Bring some notes. I just learned about the Skychanger Award. Thank you, Monique, for this award, and thank you for the Global Climate Summit and to the Greenhouse Gas Institute for the Skychanger Award. I receive some of my best ideas when I'm in nature. And this brilliant seed was planted as I hiked through the majestic redwoods of Big Sur. What if I could lead a global movement to get more trees planted in the world? The answer sprouted as I walked along the trail. I could combine yoga with art and tree planting nonprofits for an Earth Day event. Hence, the Tree Pose movement was born. I imagined 1 million trees being planted where they are needed most. I pictured our furry and feathered creatures having safe homes. I felt the lungs of our earth expanding and exhaling fresh air. I vowed to keep this visionary seed planted deep in my heart. Now this picture of the Lorax, did anybody remember Dr. Seuss?
Yes.
Yes. He said, unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. I have this picture and quote on my vision board for Plant a Tree post. It helps remind me of my responsibility of taking care of the earth. And I believe I'm here to help make things better, and that's why I started this movement. And I'm continuing it even though we haven't planted the 1,000,000 trees yet. I have every intention to have 1,000,000 tree posers and at least 1,000,000 trees planted around the world. Right now, I'm working on being more strategic with my partners, and soon it will be up again with the photo mosaic of all the tree posers on a skyscraper revealed on Earth Day, to be announced in the future. I have to get all my leaves in the road. So I have so many people to thank. Thank God I made notes. There are actually so many people I need to thank because this movement could not have been possible without them. Robert Silvers, who is a mastermind for the art photo mosaic that will be on a skyscraper someday. My tree planting partners, Earth Day Network, Trees for the Future, and Project Green Hands. Jim Emerson and Joan Cortopassi for giving me the seed money to sprout the movement. Deborah at Blue Sun Studio for creating the website, and Amanda Breezy for doing the social media. Rhett Smith at Wave Street Studios for the video, and the Franz Lantine Studio for the National Geographic photographs of the forest creatures that are part of the social media campaign. And of course, all of the participants who made a donation, including all of my fellow Toasties, and struck up tree posts to plant trees all over the world. Last but not least, I want to thank my family and friends for all of their love and support. One of my biggest supporters was my grandmother. She absolutely loved trees, and I know she's still rooting for me wherever she is. I'd like to leave you with her favorite poem titled Trees by Joyce Kilmer. I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the earth's sweet flowing breast, a tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray, a tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair, upon whose bosom snow has lain, who intimately lives with rain. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree. Thank you.